emerged in the Dharmasthala case, in which a whistleblower claimed women were sexually assaulted, killed, and their bodies were buried in Karnataka district. The SIT formed to probe the allegations has arrested the complainant on the charges of perjury. This comes a day after he appeared before the investigators. Identified as Chinnaya, he has been sent to 10-day SIT custody. The BJP has hit out at the Siddaramaiah government, accusing them of trusting a masked man who went on a campaign to sully Sanatan Dharma. BJP's Annamalai has alleged that a larger conspiracy is at play, questioning who funded and supported the complainant. The Congress government, however, has refused to be drawn into a political battle. They say further investigation can only reveal the complete truth.
BJP ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. BJP ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ರು, ಅಡ್ಗೋಡೆ ಮೇಲೆ ದೀಪ, ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಡ್ಗೋಡೆ ಮೇಲೆ ದೀಪ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾವನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ತನಿಖೆಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದವರೇ ಬಂದು ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಕುಟುಂಬದವ್ರು ಬಂದು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರು ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾವನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸೊ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಮ ಕೈಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಹೋಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ CLP ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿಲೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೂ ನಮಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಪರನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವ್ರ ಪರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯದ ಪರ, ನಮಗೆ ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ದು.
ಬಂಧನ ಆಗಿರೋದು ನಿಜ, ಬಂಧನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವರು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಸ್ಟಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಅಂತ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ತನಿಖೆ ನಡೆಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವರು ಬಂಧನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸು ಮಾಹಿತಿ SIT-ನವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸದನದಲ್ಲೂ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೀರಿ ಬಂಧನದ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಂತ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, SIT ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ತನಿಖೆ ಮುಂದುವರೆದಿದೆ. ತನಿಖೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜಾಲ ಇದೆ,
ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಪತ್ತೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಜಾಲ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ವರದಿ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೂ ಊಹಾಪೋಹಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವೆ.
ಈಗ ದೂರದಾರ ಬಂಧನದಿಂದ ಈ SIT ತನಿಖೆನೇ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಅದು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಸುಜಾತ ಭಟ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸುಜಾತ ಭಟ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಈ ತನಿಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ತನಿಖೆ ವರದಿ ಬರೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ SIT-ನವರು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಂದರೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ರಿವೀಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
So it has become a political issue as well now, with this new twist emerging in the Dharmasthala case. Let me go across to my guests who are joining us on the broadcast. We have Anand Gurumurthy, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We're also joined by Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst. Good evening to both of you, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now this evening. Mr. Anand Gurumurthy, why is the BJP saying that there is some kind of a conspiracy here?
See, basically, there are many things that has happened in Dharmasthala in the past also. Like, just like Shani Shignapura or Ayyappa Swami temple, some of the rituals were targeted. For decades together, they tried to divide the people on caste lines there. They're telling that the temple discriminates you and other things. But none of it stood. All these decades, none of it stood in the temple town. Everybody accepted that everything was going fine there. Now, suddenly, this movement, whatever they started with a few activists and one guy, coming as a complainant there, was completely supported by the state government machinery, is what we are telling from day one. This was, unnecessary, because they didn't try to find out what is the antecedent or the precedent of this complainant. They never did that investigation part for the person who came with a complaint. They just started digging the place. They just started attacking the temple town. Okay, and attacking the sentiments of Karnataka people. It is such a revered destination where lakhs of people visit every day almost, okay? And it is such a place where people go around everywhere. And they are talking about mass murders, mass rapes. And he's a complainant who has a past that had to be verified. And we have been telling that they never did that. Now, second thing is, why most of our leaders are talking about a mafia network behind this is, Dharmasthala is involved in microfinancing, and it reaches out almost every village in Karnataka in microfinancing. Now, these are small loans given to very poor people and lower middle class people, which helps them, do small rituals, or, even marriages at home, or small functions at home, or, small industry. All this Dharmasthala takes care in the microfinance industry. But this has a mafia network which hates that, okay, because they give out at a very low interest rate. And if you see in Karnataka in the past also, these microfinancing companies go up to 40% interest and, bleed people. Now, these people want to replace the Dharmasthala network. Okay. And that is being targeted. And then there is sand mafia. And there's a network of mafia people who are behind this. Okay. And also some of our leaders have spoken about a very senior ranking officer, who is getting involved and who's very, very close to some of the senior, Central Congress leaders who are directing this. And that is the reason why we are against this. And that is the reason, even though many senior Congress leaders have spoken against this investigation, Mr. Siddaramaiah is not backing down. And that is what we are targeting. In fact, our
Syed Asad
leaders...
Abbas, how will you like to respond? Because Congress's allegation is also that BJP is deriving political mileage out of this whole Dharmasthala issue, when we know that BJP did not raise objections. That's what Mr. Dinesh Kudura also mentioned when the SIT was found, and now the BJP is trying to derive political mileage out of it.
Heena ji, I've always believed with great power there's great responsibility and equal accountability. The Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri D.K. Shivkumar ji, in a press conference stated that the Bharatiya Janata Party, while all this excavation was happening, they were silent, mute spectators, deaf and dumb, fence-sitters sitting right there, not doing anything. Now that all of the SIT investigation is over, they want to come out and be the flag bearer. The fact of the matter is, it is my beautiful Hindu brothers, Muslim brothers, Sikh brothers who voted the Congress party into power here in Karnataka. It is not one party alone. So therefore, they need to be, BJP needs to be questioned on the timing. Also, Heena ji, let us understand, if the same Congress government did not investigate this, the same BJP would say, oh, who is Siddaramaiah protecting? Why is D.K. Shivkumar shielding the criminals? Why are they not allowing the investigation to happen? The fact they need to understand, it's not just the Congress party. More than the state media, the national media was talking about this. One of the first national media networks to do investigation of this was the Times Now network. The fact is, YouTubers, content creators, and all the national media, state media, local media was there as an excavation site for a reason. Okay. So therefore, the Congress government has done its duty. The Dharmasthala temple administration themselves welcomed the investigation because they know they are clear.
Well,
Nobody
we were reporting what was happening on that particular site in Karnataka specifically. We'll of course be taking this story forward ahead as well. But for now, I'm completely out of time. Thank you very much, Anand Gurumurthy as well as Syed Asad Abbas. Appreciate both for joining us here on this debate. Heading into a very, very short break. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.